Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make cauliflower rice. Now I love this side dish because I love rice. I'm Middle Eastern and we love rice, and being that I'm trying to lose weight, I kind of limit how much rice I eat. Actually, I don't even eat much of it at all anymore, just because. So I found this kind of idea online. And what you need to make it is cauliflower. So I actually cut up a whole head because I'm going to make a large batch of this and eat from it during this week. You'll also need garlic. I like lots of garlic, so feel free to use as much or as less as you want, or maybe you take it out completely if you don't like garlic. But who doesn't like garlic? You'll also need some type of seasoning. You can season it with whatever you like. I'm going to use this Emeril's Original Essence. It's just basically salt, paprika, black pepper, garlic, and onion powder all mixed together. But feel free to use whatever you want. You can use just salt and pepper. You can use Cajun spices. If you're making an Indian dish, you can use curry. Make it a cauliflower rice curry side. So whatever you want to use for spices, feel free to use it. And you also need a food processor. I have a Ninja, so let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to get started. Keep in mind this can get a little bit messy at first, but the results are totally worth it to me because I really love this side dish. So basically, I'm not going to put the whole thing of cauliflower into the food processor. I'm just going to do it at bits at a time, because when you put too much in there, it just doesn't work right. Try to cut up the cauliflower. Try to cut it into small pieces. Get the lid on. Go to town. Let's see, you're gonna blend it up until you get the consistency of the cauliflower that you want, and that's why they call it rice. So basically, I guess I'm ricing it right now. Alright. Take the lid off. I'm going to dump it into this little glass dish just to hold it for now. Now if you don't want to make a whole bunch up at one time, you can just, put a couple pieces of cauliflower in a food processor, blend it up, and then basically that's all you have to do if you're just doing it for a single serving. But like I said, I'm making a batch of this to eat from during the week, so I'm doing a full head. And at some point while you do this, you want to throw in the garlic. I'm going to go ahead and throw the garlic in. I'm going to go ahead and blend up all this cauliflower, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now I got all the cauliflower is pretty much riced. I'm going to show you close up. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with the cooking process. Since I'm cooking a large amount of it, I'm going to use the big pan. Pulled up the Big Daddy. Going to start it on medium to high heat. Going to put in a little olive oil into the pan. Just like that. And I'm going to let that heat up for a little bit. And then I'm going to throw the cauliflower in. But I'll show you guys that once the pan heats up. Okay, now that the pan is heated up, I'm going to go ahead and put in all of this cauliflower rice. I hate making messes in the kitchen, so I'm kind of extra careful when I put it all into the pan so it doesn't spill all over the oven. But I'm gonna go ahead and just work it around a little bit. This guy cooks really fast. You don't need to leave it on the fire that long. You know, being that it's so much, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But if you cook it if you cook it in smaller portion size, it's gonna cook really quick. So just be careful. I'm gonna start my timer on my phone so I can see how long it exactly takes. I'm gonna let it cook down a little bit before I add the spices, and see where it goes from there. Okay, this has been cooking for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna start to work it around a little bit. It's already really starting to cook on the bottom, but you gotta move it around so that the stuff on the top can also hit the bottom of the pan and cook up. And this, like I said, this cooks really fast, so you don't want to leave it on the fire for too long. It's starting to cook. I'm going to go ahead and spice it. I'm not going to measure this out. I'm just going to eyeball it. Since I've been eating from this all week, I don't know how much I put in there, but works for me. I will say, however, be careful with what kind of spices you use. Now, this does have sodium in it, and I like to get sodium-free spice mixes, and then I add my own salt as needed, because that way I can control the salt content. And I typically don't like a lot of salt in general anyway, so just something to keep in mind. This is really pretty much almost done, So this has been cooking for 4.5 minutes. I'm going to say at a 5-minute mark, I'm going to turn the heat off, because this is pretty much where I want it to be. The longer you cook it, the more I guess mushy it's going to get. So if you like it that way, cook it longer. If you want a little bit more consistency to it, or I guess a little more texture, you could say. I don't even know if that's the right word, but then don't cook it that long. Alright, it's been 5 minutes exactly. I'm gonna turn the heat off, and I'm gonna plate this, and then I'm gonna do a little taste test. Okay, we're ready. This is what it looks like. And I went ahead and added some caramelized onions and mushrooms because I had some in the fridge and I needed to use them because they were gonna go bad soon if I didn't. So I just went ahead and added that to the dish. But see what it tastes like. It's pretty good. Taste the garlic, taste the seasoning. Of course, you taste the cauliflower. Now, guys, excuse me. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not like a rice texture or consistency, but it's kind of like it in a weird way. But if you like cauliflower, you'll love this dish. If you hate cauliflower, probably not the dish for you, but I like it. Like I said, super healthy. Great for people who do low carb, no carb, if that's your thing. Hope you try it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you like it. Feel free to add your own twist on it, your own spices, add different garnishes. It goes great with ground turkey. It goes great with chicken. It can go great with steak. Next time, take care. And if you have any suggestions on videos you want me to make as far as cooking, shoot me an email. Let me know, and maybe I can make one for you. Take care.